Hope you are doing well today. Hope you're having a great start to your week so far. Just going to wait here just for a moment to make sure that we have everything that we have that we need in place. Our connection, our sound, our video quality, because that's important to us. We want to make sure that you can hear us and see us well before we get into our content of what we want to talk to you on this wonderful Monday about. So just going to hang on here for just a second longer. And speaking of waiting a second longer, I think it's kind of funny of what we're going to talk about today, and it actually happening to do with time, because we all have 24 hours in a day, right? But how we spend those 24 hours is essential and can be crucial to what we do. So we want to make sure that everything is good. When you're on and you can hear us and see us okay, give us like a thumbs up or something and let us know. Otherwise, we're just going to jump right into this. It was a beautiful weekend this past weekend, a little bit cooler weather, but the sun was shining and it was nice.
Oh, it's nice.
It was very nice out. So, let me tell me where you're watching us from today. If you're right here in Jacksonville, put Jacksonville in the comments. Just kind of talk to us back and forth. We like having the engagement so we know who's on, because sometimes Facebook doesn't show. But what we want to talk to you today about is 24 hours in a day, and everybody having 24 hours. But much more than that, how do you spend your 24 hours in a day? When you wake up on Monday morning, are you ready to go? Are you ready to attack the week? Hey, Coach, thank you so much. Tuning in from West Palm Beach. So when you wake up, are you ready to go? Do you have a list in your head, or do you have a list written down? Do you know how you're going to attack the week? Have you already kind of gotten a game plan together? On Sunday nights, because we have 5 kids, somebody say 5. I mean, that's a lot. We have 5 kids.
And an exchange student.
We make sure that we are ready to go Sunday night. We're not waiting for Monday to roll around. We're already getting in the frame of mind. You know what? The new week is coming. Monday is right around the corner. Get your school clothes picked out. Get your lunches, for what you think you're going to take. Lay out a couple days in advance. We're teaching them and instilling them in their minds, hey, Monday's coming, but no big deal. You can crush Monday. You can handle Monday. And even though you only have 24 hours in that day, we woke up this morning ready to rock and roll. I think it was only like 10 o'clock, and we had already knocked out a slew of things. We had gotten all 5 kids plus the exchange student off to school. We'd already ran a bunch of errands. We'd already went to the store and got all the groceries for our army for the whole week, all of our dinners planned, everything, because we were just ready to attack the day. You've got to make sure that, you're not allowing the day to attack you. You got to make sure that you're not allowing, bad moments to turn into bad minutes, which just ruins the rest of your day, because we all have the same amount of time, guys. So I want to encourage you to understand that you are, more than able to have a great day. You are more than able to have a great week. Something that I was reading this morning when I was getting ready for this Mindset Monday video, I just happened to stumble upon, I love how Holy Spirit works, I happened to stumble upon Moses. And when Moses had encountered God, and Moses is like, I can't go and speak to the people. How can I even go? And God doesn't even address how Moses is saying, what will they think of me? What will they say about me? God doesn't even address what Moses is saying about them, because you know what? So many times we look at ourselves and we discount what they have to say about us because it's how we think about yourself, how we think about our own self. So God just says, what do you got in your hand? What I'm asking you today is, what do you got in your hand? How much time do you have in a day? You got 24 hours, but you can maximize that 24 hours if you can look at what you have in your hands. Use the gifts and the talents that you already have. What happens is life comes in and it just gets you so distracted, and the distractions slow down your actions, and you forget, man, I thought I said I was going to go do this, and now it's already lunchtime. What am I going to do? You've got to make sure that you're scheduling these things out. So back to Moses, God says, what's in your hand? And he's like, well, it's a staff. He tells him to throw it on the ground. So he throws it on the ground and it turns into a snake. He turns and runs the other direction. God says, hey, hang on a second. Pick it up by the tail. Now, I don't know how many of you are running from something that has all of your potential inside of it. You're running away from that thing that you know you're supposed to be doing. You know you were supposed to leave your job and start a business. You knew that you were supposed to get into a different type of relationship, but you're still in that old relationship. You knew that you were supposed to start hitting the gym to lose that weight, but you're running away from it because you're afraid of what it might turn into if you actually let it go and let God. So he says, hey, Moses, come on and turn back around here and pick this up. Grab it by the tail. You have to grab your 24 hours by the tail. You have to grab your life by the tail. You have to grab those things that you want to see come to fruition by the tail. Amen, Coach. I was just reading Exodus this morning. Come on, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You got to grab those things. And even though he had just ran away from it and he was afraid, here he goes. He turns back around and he grabs it by the tail and he picks it back up. You see, the thing that you got to understand is if you can get confidence in the private areas of your life, if you can get confidence knowing that you're going to crush your day, if you can get confidence in knowing that you are powerful, that you are, if you're a woman, knowing that you're beautiful, and no matter what anybody is saying, that you are, you're God's creation. If you can get these things down in private, when it came time for Moses to use that same staff at the Red Sea with the enemy on his back, and he had to put it in the sea, because he had that confidence in private with God, when it came time to show what he had to do in public, there was power in public because he had confidence in private. You got to get your 24 hours together. You are more than able to do it. If you're going, you know what, this is great stuff, James, this is great stuff, Michelle, but I don't know exactly how to formulate what you're saying. I don't really know how to put actions to my plans and what I'm thinking. Inbox us. Hit us up. We had to ask for help. We had to figure this thing out, and you're not alone. There's tons of people around you every day driving to work. Oh man, this is not going to be any fun. I'm going to go to work and then I got to get off. I got to pick up the kids. I got to make dinner. You've got the wrong lenses on about your 24 hours. The 24 hours that God gave you are to be used to not only bless your life, but to bless those around you. So I want to encourage you this morning to look at what you have in your hands and then reassess on, are you running from what's in your hands? Or are you going to pick it up and use what you have in your hands?
That's so good. I don't know that I can really give anything as good as what James gave. That was amazing and awesome. But one thing I'm thinking about is when I spent 15 years in corporate America, and one thing that everybody was so good at, okay, we're good at looking busy. We're good at busy work. We have mastered the art of busy work, of looking busy. You know, when the boss comes walking by and you throw your phone out of the way and you look like you're, typing away, getting stuff done. But at the end of the day, you know what? These people leave work. I was guilty of it too. I would leave work and think, man, I got nothing done today. I had mastered the art of looking busy.
Wow.
I had mastered the art of busy work that I never had anything to show for at the end of the day. So I'm going to challenge you right now. Look at your life. Look at what your day looks like ahead of you, and what is busy work? What can you cut out? What is non-essential to get you to the thing that you're after? Maybe it's weight loss. I don't know. Maybe it's a better job. Maybe it's better relationships. Maybe it's more time with your kids. Maybe it's going to a sports game. Whatever it is, survey your day. Get rid of those things that are busy work, that are not getting you closer to your end goal. People tell us all the time, oh, I'm so busy, I don't have time. I'm so busy, I don't have time. Look, I know what busy is, okay? We've been married for 14 years. We have 5 kids. At one point, we had 2 exchange students. We have multiple businesses. We are pastors. We are campus pastors at our Christian school. We know what busy is, but guess what? We have learned how to scale back and say, what is it that is essential? What are the essential tasks to do that are going to get us to where we need to be? Every day, every week, every month. Because if we don't, at the end of the week or the month, we're going to look back and think, we got nothing done. We got nothing done. We're people of purpose.
Yeah.
We want to be around people of purpose that are not afraid to say, you know what, I'm busy, but guess what? Exactly. Priorities. I'm busy, but guess what? I'm going to scale back and do the essential tasks that are going to get me to my ultimate goal.
That's it. That's what we got for you today, guys. Well, we want to just thank you for tuning in with us. Busy people get things done. We were just talking about that this morning, Coach. That's fire, and that is the truth. So busy people get things done, but we want to help you. We want to encourage you. We want to let you know that you're not alone in this race. You don't have to hate the things that you do. You don't have to hate the 24 hours that you live every day. There is freedom from that. You know, you can be more than a conqueror through Christ who strengthens you in every arena of your life, including that 24 hours a day that you've been blessed with on a daily, 24/7. So guys, I think that's about all we have for you today on our Meso Mindset Monday. We hope you've been encouraged, and we look forward to talking to you real soon. You guys have a great week.